It seems like we can only go a couple weeks without a controversy in pickleball, and this one sounds like it could be major. NML Pickleball, extremely good site. Take a look at the description. And supposedly the PPA is banning use of carbon paddles for the Austin event. That's what the article says. I have not confirmed or denied that. I did call several people and they have not called me back. Hold on, this is the dink. They did not ban carbon paddles. I'm just literally doing a segment. I told everyone they banned them. So the PPA didn't ban carbon paddles. They are just going around telling pro players if they win a pro event, they need to have the paddle tested afterwards. Why would anyone use a paddle and be scared if they win they might get DQ'd? What is this going? The consequences of a failed test were not released publicly, but I would assume it would be a DQ if you used a cheating paddle, right? Right? I don't know. Hold on, I should think again. So I just said they get DQ'd. No, they might not get DQ'd. Supposedly they might just lose prize money and rank. The rank will go down. Okay, this is a breaking news segment. There is speculation that the PPA backtracked, right? They tried to ban the paddles. A lot of people cried, and it's like, look, like there's other paddles on the market that are more gritty and deflect more, and it doesn't make sense. It's like a witch hunt, and I think that's what happened. I really do. That's the issue about the whole thing, right? Transparency. Where is the transparency, right? I'm trying so hard as a paddle manufacturer to make a living. And that's the problem. It's transparency, right? If I'm a paddle company, I'm really mortgaging my house. I have kids in school and I'm mortgaging their future. We work a lot with paddle companies and it's like they're doing a good job. Carbon is a good company, stand-up company. I know Garrett. And it's like, look, there's other paddles that deflect way more, right? And they're a lot more gritty. And why are you really doing this? Like, why? Like, did they say something? I don't know. It doesn't make sense. In DJ Young's podcast, I love DJ Young, by the way. He does mention the reason they're going after carbon, maybe some other companies. And again, this is all hearsay right now, right? But it's deflection. What's deflection? It's basically someone's trying to tell you something and you don't want to talk about it, so you basically bring up something about them to deflect. No deflection in pickleball means the trampoline effect. Let's not get scientific with this, right? I'm not very smart. Everyone knows that at home. I make videos and I have to redo them all the time. But it's a slingshot effect, right? If it hits a paddle, it compresses too much and shoots the ball right in your eye. Now, knowing what deflection is, on this podcast, they said 60% of carbon paddles failed the deflection test. No one really cares about grit tests anymore. I think a lot of paddles would fail that, but the USAP just kind of stopped enforcing that, right, Ben Johns? You can't make this up. This is breaking news. Ben Johns just said, add the diamond to the list of paddles with surfaces that delaminate along with the CRBN, Vatican Legacy Pro. Companies will continue to have no respect for the rules until they're actually penalized. I blame no players playing with that they're given. He's saying basically, hey, look, the players, I'm not being mean to you, but I'm being mean to all the paddle companies. That's what I feel, Ben. Only the companies. Okay. And then Legacy Pro comes back with this. And Legacy Pro might get pulled into this, right? They say no respect for the rules. Legacy Pro is not happy with Ben Johns. They go on to say, if this isn't the pot, calling the kettle black, start with that illegal grit your company flooded the market with. Then cast stones. We respect the rules, the integrity of the game, and the integrity of the family at Rob Nunnery. Then Ben Johns comes back with this, with fire. And no, before anyone asks, I haven't lost a single match to one of these type of paddles. I feel strongly about respecting the rules, and I feel bad for any pro playing fair that has lost and feels like they competed on an uneven playing field. So that's the whole story. That's what you got, and that's what you have right now. If I was hired to test paddles, I would have a transparent system. I would have cameras showing the test so every single pickleball player can see it, right? That's transparency. They don't understand this. I believe it's a power trip. That's what I believe because it doesn't make sense. Let's have transparency. Let's do it right now. Let's click on this video. It was so good. It was really good. Let me say what it was about. It was about how to be better in pickleball. I'm just trying to keep you a little longer, so you click, and I'm pretty lonely right now. And don't forget to have a good day.